for another event to tell you about. February, of course, is American Heart Month, and Go Red for Women Day, ladies, is coming up this Friday. It raises awareness about heart disease and teaches people life-saving techniques. There will be a free CPR training and blood pressure checks at Westtown Mall coming up on Friday. So joining me today to talk about that is Carrie Welsh from CPR Choice. And Carrie, really, we want to know how people can get involved.
Well, the easiest way to get involved is to stop by anytime on Friday between 8 and 12 and then 5 and 9. We're going to be offering demonstrations, teaching people how to do CPR, how to recognize the early warning signs for heart attack and stroke, and then really what they can do to maintain a healthy, heart-healthy lifestyle.
Just a lot of good information. Go to the mall, stop by. Like you said, how long does this normally take for you to really come away with some new info you may not have had before?
We can really go over the basics of CPR. It's where you feel comfortable being able to do something in an emergency that can be effective in about 10 minutes.
So about 10 minutes. So I think everybody needs to learn, obviously.
Absolutely.
Every single person needs to know this. Let's talk about why it's so important, and I guess they'll be learning to get to know this guy.
Yeah. Well, it's very important. Heart disease is the #1 killer of both men and women in America. Over 600,000 people die every year, and that works out to about 1 woman every minute. So it's definitely something that you need to learn for not only yourself if you're a woman, but the women in your life.
You know, and it's changed so much over the years. You were telling me something I did not know when we were in commercial break. Really, you need to be retrained every couple of years.
That's right. That's right. The American Heart Association is constantly looking for ways to better communicate the information while balancing it with the most effective technologies and understanding of CPR as they get that.
Because we understand, you know, as we've been saying for a couple of years now, compression is really key.
Compression is what creates that blood flow, and that's what can help keep the brain alive until advanced medical help arrives.
Wow. All right. Very good. So let's talk about, I know it's at the mall. Where do we need to go at the mall to take advantage of this on Friday?
Okay, we're going to be in front of JCPenney's, and again, it's any time between 8 and 12 and then 5 and 9 p.m.
All right, very good. And just set aside 10 minutes.
Yeah, just stop by. We've got some
takes.
giveaways and some other information, so yeah, stop by.
You know, if people, we have a little bit of time here. If somebody has a question about perhaps how to perform CPR on an infant, will they be able to learn that?
Sure. We have infant mannequins. We'll definitely be able to answer your questions in terms of how CPR can be applied towards children and infant, because that's something that a lot of, especially new parents or new grandparents, are very interested in.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people are worried they're going to hurt the baby or hurt anybody with those compressions. Talk about that.
There's a chance that you could have maybe ribs cracking or some bruising or something like that. But at the end of the day, you definitely want to make sure that the heart is circulating the blood and keeping the organs in the brain alive. So you really have to prioritize that.
Yeah.
We'll teach the technique that can help minimize the damage, but being able to get in and do something in an emergency really empowers people to help save not only complete strangers' life, but the loved ones that they're around all the time.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for coming
You're
in.
welcome.
We appreciate it, and thanks for doing this. And a reminder again, please wear red to show your support. And guys, Bo, that red tie will come in handy as well.
Already got it set out.
All right.
Ready to go so I don't forget. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Hey, a new beginning.